What's going on, comic fans? Okay, so this is actually the biggest thing that has probably happened in the DC universe, and some people say this is official, some people say this is unofficial, but I'm going to point this out completely. Now, who you see in the image right now is adult Damian, or as some people has dubbed him, Batman 666. This Damian is one of two futures that a lot of people believed would have been Damian's original incarnation had he not been raised properly by Batman, or Batman had not raised him enough to the point where he wanted to be a hero. So, being created by Grant Morrison and Andy Kubert, Batman 666 made his appearance in Batman issue number 666 in July of 2007. So, to jump right into it, I'm going to just read to you guys the climax of the Batman 666 series, which ended with Batman Incorporated Volume 1, issue number 5, which was released in January of 2013. So, after a battle with a few enemies, Phase 2, along with his hired goon Max Roboto, steals the Joker's old joke book and takes over Gotham's new artificial climate control system, causing the Rain Monster Serum and the Joker Venom all over the city. The majority of Gotham citizens are morphed into crazed Jokerized zombies. The double-faced villain also kidnaps an infant, Terry McGinnis, who you can also see in this picture as well, and shoots him up with Joker Venom. Batman takes out Roboto and confronts his boss in Carter Nichols' old lab. After defeating Phase 2s, Batman watches with a surprise at Nichols from the year 2010, appears and kills Nichols from this time period. In a twisted form of suicide, Nichols murders his older self to spare him from the horror of the current era. This sends his corpse back to 2010, where it is discovered by police and ruled as a suicide in that time. Meanwhile, Nichols is free to travel the time stream as he pleases, since the world believes that he died 15 years ago. Batman then gives the antidote to the Joker Venom / Monster Serum to Baby McGinnis, who will become Batman 25 years later, being mentioned by none other than Damian himself. However, the entire planet was falling into chaos. In a government quarantine Gotham, Batman and Commissioner Gordon fight off the remaining populace that were Jokerized. Per Damian's mother, Talia al Ghul's orders, Sam Hurt, who is revealed to have ascended to the highest levels in the American government, authorizes a nuclear strike, wiping out the city clean off the face of the planet. Everyone is killed, including Damian, Commissioner Barbara Gordon, and the people of Gotham. Okay, so now that you guys know that part of the storyline, basically, after the establishment of this timeline during Damian's reign as Batman, it was 25 years later that they had rebuilt Gotham from the ground up, creating the new futuristic Gotham, which you have already seen, and this is where the timeline of Batman Beyond began. Now, for those of you who think this is complete malarkey, you actually have to read, every issue of Batman 666, and given how the ending of Damian was brought upon, as we know in Batman Beyond, although Damian is believed to have been killed in 1987 shortly after fighting the Heretic, they didn't expand upon this until after Damian's revival later on down the line. But in this particular case, if you think about it, during this time period of the anti-hero Batman, Dick Grayson and Damian were all not present during this timeline and were probably believed to have been dead at this point in time. So, for those of you who do believe that the Damian incarnation currently is pretty much a strong possibility that if they had continued this series, it probably would have been Damian being the Batman and Terry McGinnis being the Robin of this timeline, as many people have already put 2 and 2 together. So, with that being said, I just wanted to point this out to you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and follow me in the links below.